Hello, everyone. We're here with Kindness Tours on Being Heard, Being Healed. Okay, Adrienne is our guest today. She's being heard and being healed at the same time. We all are. So let's thank her. Thank you so much, Adrienne, for agreeing to do this today. I appreciate it. So let's we don't hit the beat. So, where did you come from? Like, where did you? How long did it take you to get here? Like,
Wow. Yeah, I came. It's hard to say where I came from, but on paper, on this reality, I came from Louisiana. But I come from much farther than that. But all of my experience and culturally is in Louisiana mostly. But I've lived a lot of different places, and I've adopted some of those cultural concepts, and it's kind of like made me more diverse. But I come from Louisiana for sure. That's my home. That's my roots. That's my ancestors are both sides of my family is Louisiana.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's very interesting. Because usually you have one side of the family from one place and the other side. Because actually both of my parents are from Greenville, California. So we have that too. So that's pretty interesting. So I want to talk to you today about a few of your experiences that you've had in your life. We want to find out what has been one of your most challenging time frames in your life so far. I mean, we've all had a slew of challenging experiences, but what has been your most challenging in your life so far? One of your most challenging experiences?
Well, learning about things that myself was probably the most not challenging, but it helped me to realize what was holding me back and what obstacles that I kept facing. So learning myself helped me to see the shadow side of myself, which is learning how to bring the truth to the forefront, the truth of my experiences. That all resonates with the throat chakra, and the throat chakra is surrounded around being able to speak up and being honest, and all that vibrates from that area of dynamic of your being. So learning that it was so natural for me to remain in the shadows, even like being a good person, even being nice, friendly, or whatever, it was just always easy for me to dwell in the shadows. And one of the most difficult things about myself is learning how to be transparent and be vulnerable and speak that, and not being afraid to speak up. Not speaking up in terms of like things being wrong or speaking up for others, but just speaking up in general. I think it's been definitely a lifelong journey of learning how to be more transparent. What helped me was getting many readings on myself as far as astrology, and then I started to learn astrology, obviously, and that helped me to realize where I have a tendency to put most of my energy in a comfort, and my comfort zone is being in the background. So although I might have had aspirations of being more in the front and being more like interview style and talking to people and being like not shy or hidden, I realized that I had to overcome that. Why it didn't come natural to me. So me wanting to be better at being more vocal about myself or about any topic.
Okay.
So, and it's been difficult, but it's becoming less difficult because I realized the more you do it, the more comfortable you are with doing it. So at first it was difficult, and I didn't really understand why. But now that I know I have to face that fear, as I face that fear, I'm like, okay, I'm here now, because I have so much that I can be sharing with people to help them on their journey.
Absolutely. When you say your shadow side and your shadow, what do you mean by that?
The shadow things are topics, events, expressions that you feel more comfortable not allowing people to see that side of you aspect. So it's just another aspect of you. So in astrology, you have a rising sign. A rising sign, so you may be a Pisces, but your rising sign is determined by the time of birth. So your rising sign is what people meet. So you can be a Pisces and a Scorpio rising. So people meet, they don't meet the Pisces, they meet you. You behave more in a manner of a Scorpio. So I would say that you have to get to know a person. The things that come out, these dynamics are the things that you find out over time. That is the shadow.
Yeah.
Things that you have to work on being. Like some people are more naturally comfortable in the limelight or comfortable speaking in front of mass amounts of people, and then they make the things that they're uncomfortable with becomes the shadow. The things that they don't want people to know, and that ranges.
Yeah,
that definitely ranges. So I have a tendency to be more hidden. So because I'm more aware, I'm living more in the moment, and my awareness is heightened, I want to learn how to be more unhidden from people.
Yeah.
So
yeah, then that's a process too, and also the shadow is also like the dark sides of us are being, and things that we not necessarily enjoy of our own being that we want to work on, or some of us don't want to work on it, but I know my dark side, my shadow side, I work on all the time because of certain things, even about my own being and existence, that I want to be better and just get better and be better. And then you touched on your throat chakra, and do you think that your throat chakra, I should say challenges, is the reason that you like being in the background? Because it doesn't put you maybe...
So when you look at the chakras, the throat, so it's either underactive, overactive, or it's healthy. And because of my tendencies to not want to remain as a hidden figure, I did not exercise. The throat chakra didn't get no type of love, and it wasn't because I made a choice to. It's because you're not exercising that muscle, so therefore your throat chakra is so unbalanced.
Okay.
So balancing it is living in your truth and speaking your truth. So living and speaking is different, because being able to speak the truth no matter what. And it's tough because if you have all these energies that say be hidden, it's like it's for somebody else. It's just like easy as donuts and coffee or riding a bike or whatever. But it's like I'm not trying to do this. It's like I'm more like a Sherlock Holmes. I could be a private detective, and that I have to exercise that muscle more. Like I'm right-handed, so I sucked at the left hand doing layups. I didn't want to go to my left, but now because of my awareness, everybody is different. So I chose to be aware of my weaknesses to want to overcome weaknesses, because if this realm, which is the third dimension, which is everything that you can touch and everything that's solid and physical, I chose to come into this realm to overcome my weaknesses. And it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well,
and if you're not willing to be uncomfortable, then you're not going to get to what is lined up next for you.
That's right.
So I want that. I seen that. I looked in the looking glass and I seen my future, and I was like, okay, I want that. But I have to overcome what just I signed up to overcome. And